Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into my official top 10 minor league baseball stadium rankings going from number 10 to number 1. Some stadiums in the minors that I absolutely love, based mainly off of my own personal metrics, the scenic views, the overall look of the ballparks, and things like that. Now, mainly, these are going to be AAA ballparks because they are the ones that are most built up. But there are some hidden gems out there that do have some great views. So kicking it off at number 10, it is Louisville Slugger Field. This is the AAA ballpark for the Cincinnati Reds. And looking at it, this one, it really is the exterior. It's got a great exterior bricking design. And then the interior of the ballpark, I like the grassy area that we typically see with spring training games. Unfortunately, I do think they took out the upper bleacher section in right field, which is kind of something that I really liked. But of course, the exterior kind of looks like one of those old, nice factories. That's what it looks like. And then they got some nice big windows as well. So Louisville Slugger Field for me comes in at number 10 on my best stadiums for the minors. At number 9, it is Blue Wahoo Stadium. This is the Miami Marlins AA affiliate. And of course, look at that. Look at the design on that. They built it right. Looks like it's in an inlet. And you can see left field right past the fence. You've got some nice water. You've got a chance for some home runs going into the little inlet right there in Florida. Really, really beautiful. This is a AA, so it's going to be, less in terms of the seating. Really no outfield seating. The reason I picked this one was because it was right up against a body of water, and especially being in Florida, it just looks so peaceful and so nice. I wonder, play a nice little morning game there. Oh, that's a really nice picture of a sunset with the stadium, and then there is a nice little shot of behind home plate. Again, not much to it. The reason this one was picked was simply because of the view, and also it does look very peaceful with it being a small capacity and things like that. Moving to number 8, it is Las Vegas Ballpark. So this is the AAA affiliate of the A's, and this ballpark is getting a lot of notoriety, especially recently with the idea that the A's might actually be playing here for a few years. One of the newest minor league ballparks, AAA, one of the state-of-the-art, really, really nice scoreboard. Biggest scoreboard in AAA. I think the biggest scoreboard in the minors. And I do like the overall design of the roof, the way the Las Vegas ballpark sign looks. It's just very clean. It's really nice. I do wonder, will they add any seats to right field? Maybe some right field seating, possibly, 2,000 or 3,000 seats at least if the A's do play here for 2 years. Right now, it does seat 10,000. It has some really nice suites, which is going to be kind of a big thing when it comes to its ability to host MLB games. But this is one of the newest stadiums overall in minor league baseball, so it has to appear on my list, and it comes in at number 8 overall. Really not much to it when it comes to the seating, but that's to be expected. It does have kind of a very small second tier seating, and then you've got some club seating or some nice little suites behind that. And you also do have a little kiddie pool, which I don't know what they're going to do with that if the A's play there. I would imagine they might expand it and make it an actual, real size pool, kind of like Chase Field has it. And it's also located in right center like Chase Field. But there is Las Vegas Ballpark there. At number 7, it is Lindquist Field, which is a rookie league ballpark. I believe this is located in Utah. And of course, the reason this is here, number 1, look at the wall. The wall is just a mountain. So there's a mountain and then there's another mountain. There's a mountain of advertisements. And then behind that, obviously, the reason this is on the list, this might be in Reno, Nevada. No, actually, I do think this is in Utah, I believe. You know what? I think it's in Oregon. Maybe Ogden, Oregon. Or Ogden, Utah. But either way, you've got the beautiful mountains. That is a breathtaking view. That's a better view than the Rose Bowl. So I had to include it. I mean, it's not going to have much seating. This is rookie league ball, so there's really not much I can comment on the way the seating is. There's no seating in the outfield. There's just a massive wall going around the entire outfield. I don't even think there's it looks like it's 15 feet around the entire outfield. Wow. But either way, it's a beautiful view. When the sun sets, I'm sure it's amazing. And it comes in at number 7, just based simply off the view right there. Moving to number 6, it's going to be Parkview Field. This is a high A, the San Diego Padres affiliate. But this is the weird one. The San Diego Padres have a minor league affiliate that is located in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And people actually would make fun of like, oh, if you're a Padres, you get drafted by the Padres, you go to high A and you have to go to Indiana. But this is actually a really nice stadium, especially for high A. It's very impressive. You can see looking above left field, you've got a nice little grassy area. Fans can sit on the hill. But then you also have nice, looks like some high-scale apartments complexes there. You got nice balconies. Those people can watch the game and things like that. And then in right field, you've got some seating overlooking a brick bar. I think that exterior of that looks really nice. So this is a very in-depth stadium. It's very well put together. It's got a beautiful exterior, Parkview Field, and a really, really impressive for kind of where it's at as a high A ballpark. You've also got a little grassy patch out in right field and then more seating, as well as seating again on top of the bar. So, I mean, the exterior of that is really, really impressive with the stone combined with the red brick. Either way, that one's going to come in at number 6 for me. Moving on to number 5, it's Smith's Ballpark. This is located in Salt Lake City, so we recently had the rumor that maybe Utah might be getting a baseball team. Well, maybe this is a preview of the potential views we might see if Utah does get a team. So this is located in Salt Lake City. This is the AAA team, and you can just see the view is amazing of the mountains. It's another one that I'm putting on here simply because of the view. It's got virtually no outfield seating. It's kind of like that spring training thing again where you kind of just sit in the grass, and then obviously it does have some seating, but really, the reason this is going on the list is because the mountain views. I mean, the mountains are like so high up you can see them almost touching the clouds, and then you can see kind of the double deck grandstand right behind home plate. Not really much seating, but it is a minor league park. Normally they seat around 7 to 10K. So that one for me comes in at number 5. Moving to number 4, it is Dr. Pepper Field, which actually is not called Dr. Pepper Field anymore. They changed the name of it, but they decided to keep the Dr. Pepper Field sign. I love this one, man. Look at the structure right behind home plate. It's so crazy that is the entrance to the ballpark. I just love that. Like, imagine going in there and it's a stadium. It's just such a weird thing. And then you can see like there's multiple little buildings surrounding it as well. I just think it looks so cool. Like it looks like a dock, like a luxury dock, but then there's a stadium right there. And then you've got literally 3 buildings that are kind of mimicking the big center building on the sides. So I think it's just an unbelievable design. And then on top of that, they randomly decided to have a lazy river installed, because why not? You just throw it in there. Honestly, it looks ugly to me. I just think the lazy river takes up too much space. I mean, if you wanted to do something cool, I would have said maybe like a nice little waterfall or something. But they did decide to go with the lazy river because it is a minor league ballpark. And I believe this is a AAA ballpark, I'm guessing, but it comes in at number 4. Moving to number 3, it is the Durham Bulls Athletic Park. This is the AAA affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays. And this is another one that's very unique. It has the big kind of green monster mimic-like in left field. I believe it's 7 feet shorter than the actual green monster. You've also got some nice apartment buildings overlooking left center field. You've got a really nice batter's eye in center field that's actually better than a lot of MLB stadiums' batter's eye. And then you have a nice overlooking building in right field with, looks like some lighting on the roof. So definitely a unique one, a lot going on with the Durham Park. And then they also do have that bull That's kind of like a fun little bonus. If a home run gets hit over there, you get a nice little bonus. I think you get like a free little salad and steak or something like that. So that's a nice bonus unless you are a vegetarian. You're only going to want this salad. I am a vegetarian. I am a vegan. Honestly, I only eat air. That's all I eat. I'm joking, but no, and they also got a nice little building there behind the foul territory there's a lot of windows that can have access to this game. Just looking at it, they built this thing right in to the city. And that's why I like it, and that's why it comes in at number 3 on my list of the top minor league stadiums. At number 2, it's going to be Huntington Park. So this is the Cleveland Guardians AAA affiliate. And this one is just really unique how they built like the standing room only little pods. I have never seen this before in any stadium, pro or minor league. They built these little standing room areas out in right center field. And then out in left field, they have kind of a brick building with little balconies where you can watch the game. And then they do have kind of a thing that mimics Wrigley Field, the rooftops, things like that, a little grandstand out there. So this is another one that's very unique. The batter's eye is just really ugly. It's just a black wall, but I'm not going to grade these ballparks that hard just because they are minor league parks. I'm just going for how unique it is. So I'm going to put this one at number 2 just because I think the overall arrangement, like the standing room only pods and kind of like the way it looks just overall is pretty unique in that form. So I have it ranked at number 2. And then at number 1, the best minor league ballpark, it is BB&T Ballpark, the Chicago White Sox AAA affiliate located in Charlotte. And this one, this is the GOAT minor league ballpark. It's just, the skyline is ridiculous. It's basically a PNC Park skyline. There's no obstructed views. There's no nothing. It's just an overbearing, unbelievable skyline. And the stadium also does have a really nice exterior that's really well done, that's really modern. So overall, this one, you look at any reviews of it, with the way the skyline looks, it's probably going to be number 1. I think the seating is kind of bland, but it just, when you have that skyline, you have to respect it, especially for it being a minor league park. So that's why I decided to rank it at number 1, and especially when the lights are off and things like that. It is just remarkable. Imagine watching a game there. Especially for a minor league stadium. It is AAA, but still, that is very, very impressive. So that is my top 10 minor league baseball stadiums of 2023. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description.